What is a premium domain name? I really almost don't like that term, but anyways, what is a premium domain name? Hey, Chris Zuiker with Media Options, help companies to acquire the raw version of their brand. Brokering some of the best domain names on the planet. Check that out over at MediaOptions.com. Check out ChrisZuiker.com. Check out my YouTube channel. Check out all our good stuff. A lot of good information out there. Anyways, what is a premium domain name? Like you see that a lot if you're in the domain community and domain industry. I mean, it's thrown around a lot. It's like, hey, premium domain name, right? This is premium. I've got a premium domain name. But like, what is that? And why do companies buy? Now, it's interesting. So if you go to my site, chriszuiker.com, it's going to be on Media Options. We're going to have, we're doing a complete like update. So we'll have this over there. But for right now, it's at chriszuiker.com. I do a blog on domain value. You can also type in domain value, and scroll down, find my article, and then you can look at this where I explain the three pillars of my three pillars, my way of explaining domain valuation. It's raw equity, brand equity, and perceived equity. Now, here's the thing is that the reason why domains sell, okay, and the reason why there's value in them, and they like you can price them at a certain level, is because of the raw equity and the wind behind that domain name. Okay, that's in essence kind of what makes it premium. Okay, is that there's momentum behind that. Like you can go and you can look at the exact match search. So raw equity is something that Andrew Rosen came up with, and it's like exact match search times the CPC times 12% times 25. Times 12%, times 25% times 12. Okay, go to my article. It's all there. Okay, 25% represents being in the top of search, and then 12 is an annualized number. You can take that, times 1 or 2 years. Doesn't matter. I mean, it does matter, but you can look at it in different angles or different, kind of different variables there. But there's wind behind that, okay? That's what you're paying for. You're paying for the goodwill behind that. Now, let's say you take a brandable domain name, okay? Like, and these domain names with like AI in them, or it's like, I don't know, take anything, right? Any kind of brandable domain name that really doesn't mean anything. And we talked to founders and like, hey, well, Chris, like we paid $10 for this. I'm like, yeah, I know, it shows, okay? Because there's no wind behind it. It doesn't mean anything. You're going to have to spend money. You're going to have to spend energy, and you're going to have to like just put a lot of effort behind that, okay? Money, investment behind that to have it mean something. And even then, it may not ever mean anything other than someone clicks on it, they see a cool site, they see some testimonials, and they buy that. But for you, they're just like a white label. Now, I was following a couple people on Facebook here, some really cool ones. Dylan, I forget his last name, but just check my likes on LinkedIn. And he goes over all the AI tools that are out there. It's crazy what's happening today, okay? Because we have this like ChatGPT, these AI tools. Developers are coming together and they're building some really cool different solutions for people. And so there's going to be more and more noise out there, and no one's going to know, hey, like what's the best, what's not the best. And so I think by default that brands are going to be that much more important. People are going to brand on things that just make no sense. Okay, not that it makes sense, but like they have to put effort into that. Otherwise, it doesn't mean anything. So that's why a premium domain name has value. Is that there's wind behind that. You're buying that goodwill that's already established with that domain. Okay, like human.com or go to our site and just see all the different domains that we're brokering, right? There's goodwill behind that. There's equity behind that. There's ethos behind that. And guess what? A lot of times that ethos is like directly correlated to your brand's ethos and what you're trying to create and why you pick that brand, because it's fun or because it's serious or because it's descriptive, okay? Whatever it is. Anyways, hands getting tired here. I'm gonna drop this here. Do another video maybe on YouTube today, but premium domain name is about raw equity, okay? Then you go to my three pillars are raw equity, brand equity, and perceived equity. Check that out over that one page, domain name value. I'll try to leave a link in down below, but you can search it via Google, domain value. Just kind of scroll down, find me, click on it, share it up.